What's up, guys? How's it going? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Pastor Kim. It has been an honor speaking to you guys this Sunday. Continue to pray for Pastor Zach as he's recovering from his surgery that he had this last week. So I talked to you guys about this thing called the look back, and I talked to you about perspective. So before we begin, I want to give a demonstration. So for those of you who were there last night, please don't say anything. For those of you who weren't there last night and are sitting in the small group and have no idea what's about to happen, I want to ask you a question. What is this? So go ahead right now. What is this? What is this thing right here? All right, did you guess? Most of you probably guessed it's a square, right? Or maybe some of you think that you're smart and you say, oh, well, it's a cube. You're wrong. It's actually a pyramid. Because the thing is when I'm holding it this way, obviously it looks like a square, but in reality it's a pyramid. And the perspective of how we look at this changes everything. Because perspective changes everything. So we talked about this idea of the look back, and we looked at the story of the disciples and how throughout their whole journey with Jesus, so often they missed who Jesus was. They missed the fact that Jesus was God himself in the form of man coming to earth and being with them. They missed it because they failed to realize that God was there in those moments. And it wasn't until the very end that they realized, oh man, God was here the whole time and we missed it. And so often in life we get caught up in where we're at right now and what's happening right here in this moment, that we fail to see God in the moment because we failed to look back and see God in our past. Because the thing is when we look back at our lives, when we look back at all that God has been doing, we can clearly see that God has been working, that God has been doing things. So today, I don't have any questions for you. There's not any particular discussion questions that you're going to be talking through. What I want you to do in your groups today is look back. I want you to look at your stories. I want you to look back at your life and see where has God been working in your life, because I'm going to tell you right now, he has been working. Even though you may not see him working right now in the present, he has been working in the past, and we're never going to see God in the future until we see God in the past. And we're never going to see God in the past until we acknowledge the fact that he's been working the whole time. From the beginning of creation, from even before the beginning of creation, God has been working. So today, go ahead with your groups, look at each of your guys' stories, look back at your stories, and just talk about the ways that God has been working in your life. Because until we look back, we're not going to realize how God's working in our lives. So with that, hey, I will see you guys next time.